Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Abby. It is nice to meet you. I'm just going to warn you right now, if there are a lot of cuts in this video, it is because my lungs are suffering right now. I don't have the Rona. I went back to work for a couple days and I had to wear a mask, and wearing those masks because I have asthma and I have really bad lungs made it sorry, impossible to breathe. I stayed home yesterday and now I've developed a cough and I can feel a lot of stuff in my lungs, so I'm officially back off of work until I'm feeling better. So yeah. Anyways, today I am going to be doing a reacting to like your assumptions about me video. I already did one of these before and I will link it up here if you want to watch it, but they are making the rounds again on YouTube, so I figured that I would ask you guys, because I'm officially like back on YouTube, some assumptions that you guys have about me. So there's that. If you want to see my face more often, not that a lot of you do, but it's fine. You could like and subscribe. You could do that. If you want to see my face more often, because I only upload on here like once a week if I'm lucky, I do stream almost, I'd say like 5 times a week on my live channel. I'm going to link that down below, and I'm going to put a link up here for you. I stream games. I play a bunch of different games. I've played a few horror games in the past couple of weeks, and I play Sims a lot. So depending on what you're into, I probably have something for you over there. But yeah, subscribe to that too. Let's get to the assumptions. So I put a sticker on my Instagram story, and I also put out a post for my Curious Cat account and on my Discord, and you guys did not disappoint. I got a few questions on each, so we're gonna do those. The first few are from some Discord friends, so they're pretty funny. First one is, you're a bully. No, I'm not. It's a long story. I was part of this Discord server. I was a mod there. I'm not a mod there anymore. I left the server. A lot of drama over there. It was ridiculous, and apparently I've been deemed a bully because I like spoke up for myself against people who were kind of rude and not very nice for people who were administrators in that thing. Anyways, either way, no, I'm not a bully. Second one is, you're problematic, which again is another thing that was said about me in that server, so my friends are just being funny. Also, do you guys like my new tapestry? My chair is against it, but it's the Disney castle, and if it's more zoomed out you can see there's actually like geometric pink shapes on it, kind of like the purple wall in Disney World. But anyways, no, I'm not problematic. I'm actually pretty unproblematic, unless you consider like speaking up for myself and for like people who are like minorities and people who I think are getting picked on as problematic. Then I guess I'd be problematic then. Freckles make you cuter, hun. No more makeup. Well, first of all, what you responded to was a filter. I don't have freckles. I wish that I had freckles. I don't. That's why I use that filter, because it looks really cute. And I'm never gonna stop wearing makeup. I love makeup, so sorry. Not sorry. You're stunning. That's not a assumption. I really appreciate that. I don't necessarily agree, but I appreciate it. Again, ooh, see the change in the lighting? My TV has my Chromecast stuff on it, so it changed the lighting. Sorry, it'll probably change back soon. I think you could be a little problematic sometimes, but other than that, I love you. I love you too, bunny. I assume nothing. I know you're amazeballs. Thank you. That is from one of my work friends, Megan, and I love you. You don't know how amazingly adorable and lovely you really are when you deserve everything good. I don't think I deserve everything good. I think that everybody, unless they're like an actual terrible person, deserves happiness and good things in their life. So I guess I agree with that point. Like, I think I deserve nice things. I think everybody deserves nice things. I don't think I'm amazingly adorable by any means. I don't know if I would ever use the word lovely to describe me, but thank you. You are the most lovely person. I love you. 2 lovelies in a row. I love you too. And again, I don't think I'm the most lovely person. Like, for sure, I'm sure that there's a lot of people who dislike things about me, and I can sometimes come across as like not the greatest human. So like, I don't think I'm the most lovely person, but again, thank you. You want a new set of lungs? Yeah. If I could get a new set of lungs, that would be awesome. I know there's people out in the world who actually have like illnesses and they need the lungs though, like the good lungs. So I'm gonna take a pass. They can have the lungs, and if there's some random leftover set of lungs that could be put into my chest, I would appreciate that. If it was as simple as a choice and you were single, you'd choose to date a girl over a guy. Yes, 100%. My experiences with girls has been, I wouldn't say a breeze, but like a lot easier than my experiences have been with men. You try to take a step back once in a while to look at your relationships nowadays. I think that back in the day, like when I was younger, I definitely didn't try to like analyze my relationships, which is kind of how I didn't see the relationship that I was in my high school years, like how abusive it was, until I was a lot older and I was completely out of that relationship and like I understood more. But yeah, I do take more time now to like look back on my relationships and realize what was good for me and what wasn't good for me and what I want for myself now. If you were getting Dairy Queen right now, you'd get a Blizzard. Oh, but what flavor? Peanut butter of sorts. Yes, Lauren made this assumption, I'm gonna be honest with you, and she knows me too well. Anytime I get some sort of Blizzard from Dairy Queen, it always has peanut butter in it, no matter what. Hi, I'm single. Find me on this website. Adults only. No? No, thank you. I assume that you are daddy. Yes. Absolutely, I'm daddy. That's actually an emote in my Discord server. If you are not yet part of my Discord server, you can join. I'll put the link down below. It's literally my face and it just says daddy at the bottom because I'm absolutely daddy. You're really bubbly and fun, but you have/do struggle with mental health issues. Yes, I am very bubbly and fun when I'm streaming or making a video or hanging out on Discord with you guys, because I do hang out like after every stream almost. I'm hanging out on Discord and playing golf or playing like Sea of Thieves, playing a bunch of different games. But yeah, when I'm not online and I don't have to like, I don't have to, but I feel like I should put up a front that I'm a much happier person than I am on the inside. That sounds really dark. I suffer a lot from depression and anxiety, and there's a lot going on in my brain at all times. And most days I don't want to get out of bed. Most days, well actually every single night, I have anxiety attacks going to sleep because I have chronic nightmares, so I can't fall asleep very easily because I have anxiety attacks falling asleep. I just have anxiety in general, which doesn't help the lungs for sure because I already have asthma, so the asthma and the anxiety mixed together makes for sorry, this is it. I'm talking too much and I'm getting riled up. Makes it hard for me to breathe. Yeah, I think that I wouldn't say I put on a perfect front. I definitely talk online about struggles and ways that I'm feeling, especially on like my private accounts. So like I have a private Twitter account and I have a private Instagram account where I will go and I will just rant just so that I know that somebody knows how I'm feeling, but I'm not letting like everybody know how I'm feeling. But yeah, I definitely don't keep it a secret online if I'm going through a hard time, I don't think. My regular Twitter, I definitely let it be more known. But my Instagram account, it's a lot less obvious if something is wrong with me. Unless you're on my close friends list, then like you see me crying all the time. And I'm sorry. Definitely a bottom. I don't know. So like I'm definitely a switch, but with like bottom tendencies, I guess? No, I don't know. Because when I say that, that totally contradicts my big daddy energy. So I don't, I don't know. You're super duper sweet and a very supporting friend. I try to be sweet and I try to be the most supportive of a friend that I can be. A lot of the time it is harder for me to like support people because I don't know how to word this. It's harder for me to give all the support that I should be giving because like I'm barely taking care of myself as it is. So like taking care of another person's like kind of a lot for me. So I know that like I should reach out to people first way more often than I do, but I'm so in my own brain that a lot of the time I don't. And I feel awful about it. Like I really, I had many a cry about how like I feel like such an awful friend a lot of the time. But if somebody comes to me and needs my support, I will drop whatever I'm doing and help them if I can in that moment. I don't know if that answers the question. Okay, these ones are from my Curious Cat account. This one says, "You're beautiful, but out of my league." Thank you. And I don't know who you are, but I don't think I'm out of anybody's league. Like, I kind of hate that saying now because I used to say that about my ex. I'm like, oh my God, he's so out of my league. But the thing is, like, if you go into something with the mindset that that person's out of your league, that's likely because that person makes you feel like you are out of their league. And they're making you feel like you're lesser than in comparison to them. At least that's what I found in my relationships. I don't think I'm out of anybody's league. So please don't think that you're out of my league, because I don't think I'm out of anybody's league. I'm not better than anybody. I'm not worse than anybody. Anyway, sometimes you miss your exes, but remember how shitty they were. I don't miss my exes. Like, I've never missed one of my exes. I think that I miss experiences that I have with exes, but I don't miss the people at all. Like with my last ex, I used to travel and like all the time to go there, and I miss a lot of like the things that are like around where he lives, or like those experiences, but I don't miss the person at all. It's the same with any other relationship that I've been in. I don't miss the people. Once we're done, like we're done in my eyes. Like I don't go back to exes or anything just because it's not me. I don't need that. Yeah, I definitely can admit that I miss experiences with exes, like certain like positive experiences, but all the negative ones usually outshine that, so I could never miss the actual person. You would pause your diet to eat a McCain cake with me if I asked. Yes, I would. And then the ones from Discord, there's only 2 from Discord. Well, there's one that's like a few things. So it says, I'm going to do Canadian stereotypes that I know of if you want. Is being Canadian about loving hockey? No. A lot of male Canadians might tell you differently, but I'm still just as Canadian as I was before, even though I don't like hockey. Giving free donuts to each other. I don't think I've ever gotten a free donut, like ever, other than like at work. I don't think somebody's just like been like, hey, you're awesome, here's a free donut. Like, I wish. Knowing French and English fluently. I know English fluently. I definitely do not know French fluently. I took how many years of French? 6 years of French in school? Yeah, 6 years of French. Definitely not fluent whatsoever. Looking after moose. I've never seen a moose, so no. I've seen moose before in zoos, but I've never seen like a wild moose. And a love for maple syrup. I think that you kind of do have to love maple things to be Canadian like that. I think that that's actually pretty true, that last one. Like maple cookies or maple candies or maple syrup. Like maple's just delicious. And the very last one said, you would rather live anywhere than in Canada. No. I actually love living in Canada. I've never felt unsafe in Canada other than like during this, obviously, but this is like a worldwide pandemic going on. I've never felt unsafe living in Canada. I don't feel like I'm being underpaid in Canada. I don't know. Like I love being able to go to a doctor and then like not worry about paying a bill after. Like when I went to the States for a few months, I had to go to a doctor once and then I had to go to the emergency room another time. And thank God I never saw the bill for the emergency room because I had insurance, but I initially had to pay the bill to go to the doctor because the way that clinic worked, I don't know, they didn't like do direct work with my insurance company. So I initially had to pay it, and then my insurance company had to pay them back. And it cost me like $300 for a pee test to get tested to see if I had a UTI. And I had a kidney infection, but it cost $300, and then I had to pay for my antibiotics on top of that. So like, it was, I don't want to do that ever in my life. If I don't know if I would want to live anywhere else. That's the thing. My family is in Canada. I am obsessed with my family. That sounds weird. Like, I could not live away from my nieces and nephews for the rest of my life. I could not live away from my parents for the rest of my life. Like, I need to see these people to keep me sane. I couldn't live away from Lauren for the rest of my life. Like, she is my actual rock in life, and like no one will ever amount to her. And like, terms of importance to have around me forever. Like, I know my family is forever, but like Lauren is my best friend. And like that, it's gonna sound weird, but like no one has a friendship like me and Lauren have. So it's gonna sound like really weird where I'm like, I can't live without her, but like I can't live without her because she's my best friend. The only like exception is if like I had an opportunity to move somewhere for like maybe a year. A year I could do because like they could come visit me, but I couldn't do longer than that. I can't live away from my family and my best friend. That is all the assumptions that I have today. Wow, I was filming for 19 minutes. I didn't think I had that many. Maybe I just talked too much. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already. If you have any assumptions about me that you want me to answer, put them in the comments. You can be brutal if you want to. That's what I said on Twitter and on Instagram. I was like, be brutal, and people are just like jokingly being like, you're a bully. They're all sweet and be like, you're lovely, you're beautiful. Like, thank you, but like, make an assumption about me. But yeah, if you have any assumptions, be sure to put it in the comments below. I'm so sorry for touching my hair so much in this video. I just took it down from like a 3-day bun situation, and it's just not working for me. I hate it right now. I'm gonna go take an inhaler because this talking thing has really taken it out of me, as you can hear. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!